Hello, Queens. I want to congratulate you for saying yes, for coming tonight and creating this time to pause and reflect, be with other women, be in your feminine, and be guided, inspired, and celebrated. So happy Saturday. I hope you have a glass of wine or a cup of tea and you are ready to spend the evening with us. My name is Renia Orr, and I am a business strategist and success coach at LDV Elite. And my life's purpose is to help women like you go to the next level of success, create the financial freedom that they truly desire, and helping them to live their true purpose. And if you are like me, I always wanted to make big impact in the lives of others. And chances are that if you are here with us tonight, you have the desire to grow your business or take your business to the next level, or maybe open your business that is truly aligned with your true purpose in life, with your passion. Chances are that you probably want to work with clients that you love working with, and you want to make an impact in the world. You want to make a difference in this world. You want to elevate and inspire others. But if you are, once again, like me, you want also the financial freedom, because the financial freedom allows us women to live the desired life, to travel, to expand, to grow, to work with coaches, and to live our best life. My also desire was to be in a loving and supportive relationship, and truly to work from spaces that are, my work is basically geographically independent. So I had the privilege, and I'm so grateful for have this experience in my life, that it is possible for us women to have it all. But it didn't start it this way. In 2003, I moved to the United States. That was 17 years ago. It was an early fall of 2003 when I moved to the United States with my teenage daughter. I left everything behind. My difficult marriage, my false sense of financial stability, my life's work, my 2 degrees in business and economics, and my MBA, my friends, and I started my life over. And I suffer from, of course, financial difficulties, emotionally, that was very, very hard for me. And very quickly, my health problems started, chronic fatigues, high blood pressure, hormonal imbalance. I basically had to drag myself out of the bed, and I couldn't even admit to anyone that I was severely depressed because everything was on my shoulders. And the defining moment for me really came when I was standing in my doctor's office with life-threatening diagnosis and holding a piece of paper in my hand, shaking. And that moment, this afternoon, I decided that I can't live like that any longer. And slowly, I didn't know where to start. I didn't have an idea, but I've made a decision deep in my heart that I'm going to do everything to change my life. And little by little, by reading, by really basically immersing myself fully in reading about personal development, self-growth, self-development, spirituality, going back to school with 2 degrees, going back to school, and I started wellness, I started spirituality, I started coaching, and running into international businesses back in Europe. And I slowly started transforming my life. I became a part owner and managing director of a very luxurious spa in New York, an Ananas Spa. Ananas stands for International Symbol of Welcome and Hospitality. working with global jet setters and A-list celebrities like Nicole Kidman and Renee Zellweger, Paris Hilton, and Bradley Cooper. And I transformed my life. I found and married the love of my life, and slowly overcame my health problem by really changing totally the way I was treating myself and my body, and totally transforming the way I was eating. And from there, I opened an international coaching business. I now travel the world working with women like you and empowering women and showing them that it is possible for them to have it all. And I do it in 4 steps. So number 1 is using world-class, cutting-edge business strategies. Number 2 is helping them create a clear life vision and business vision. Number 3 is using spiritual practices as their superpower in their life and in their business. And number 4 is helping them mastering their mindset. So I'm here to inspire you and share with you some of my steps and tools and strategies that I work and teach my private clients. So you too can create a business of your dreams and make the difference in the lives of others. Because here is the deal. I believe that if it is possible for one person, it is possible for all of us. God, universe, whatever your belief system is, higher power, creator, does not create superhumans. So if it is possible for one woman, it means that she is showing us the way that it is possible for all of us. So the first step actually always happens with, so let me back up a little bit. I am bringing the 30 years of experience from my business, combined with coaching, combined with being in the high level and very luxurious service business, together to show you what's possible. And I know it works because, you can probably say, it's great, I'm sure it works, but now we are living in a different reality. Well, let me share with you that my private clients had the highest sales in April and May. That includes me, and that includes my private clients. And I'm so proud of that, because clearly COVID-19 is going to have impact on every aspect of our life, from our relationship to our health to the economy. And so what is happening, and I remember exactly the moment when it was March 6, 2020. I came back from my own coaching session with my coach. I spent 3 days in Miami with her, and here I am. I'm coming, with all those ideas, and the COVID didn't hit the United States quite yet. I'm coming there, and the reality just hit me. So all my notes went on the side, and I knew day by day, women getting on the call, being totally devastated and saying, now all that is not possible for me. And this is what happens, that very often women in crisis and people in crisis go into self-preservation mode. Of course, the mindset, the social media pressure, the media pressure, because media, where does media make money from, right? So they're making money on our fear, so constantly fueling us with this negative emotion. So we go into this fear-based space, and we start thinking about our business. When we are in this space, we don't have ability to think clearly. And so session by session was me reconnecting all of them with their desires. And here's the queen part. I work with queen archetype in my business. And what I mean by referring to women as queen, I believe that in every one of us, there is this part of us that is strategic and is connected with the universe, is connected with her desires. The woman that sees the big picture, the woman who takes charge when she is called to take charge. And my desire is to reawaken the queen within every woman, because I know that we are deep inside all queens. We just sometimes forget that we are. We go into the princess mode and we get easily spiraled down with the negative emotions of others. So the queen takes charge. So that was the queen part. So I want to reawaken the queen within you today and show you a couple of steps that you should be taking in your business today to be successful. Because people think that this is the worst time to grow your business or even open your business. I believe that this is the best time to be in business. But because, you know, I have a story, and I believe that every woman, every queen has a story, and your story prepared you to where you are today, to use your talents, because our roads are not, you know, the royal road is not an ordinary, and it's not easy, and you have the circumstances. You went through a lot, and all those circumstances, I don't know, do we have all Polish ladies today on the call, Kasia? I can't hear you. I just want to, because I want to give a couple of examples. You went through communism. I don't know how old are you. I did, you know, and I went through the circumstances that for most of the world are totally science fiction. And all those experiences prepared to me for such times as this. Because this is when we are using our power. This is when we are using our strength. So that's when we become resourceful. That's when we become strategic, creative, and we create new solutions, because business will never be the same. So I invite you today to see the big pictures. I invite you today to reconnect yourself with your goals and desires for 2020. I know it's hard, but I would like you to do that. What was the beginning of the year? What was it for you? What were your biggest dreams and desires? Do you remember? I want you to take a moment right now to write them down. What do you want 2020 to be all about for you? Don't think about COVID-19 right now. I want you to think what is in your heart. Take a moment and write it down. What are your 3 main desires that you would like to manifest over the next 6 months left in this year? What would you like? Don't think about your family. Reach into your heart. What is it that you truly want? Not your husband, not your mother, not your children, not everybody else. What is that you want? Take your power back, because we as queens give our power away so easily and so freely. And I invite you to take your power back and say, this is my time. This is my time to do what I desire. So take a moment. Reconnect with your goals. Reawaken the queen within. Get into the part of you that is the woman of a true power. Just want to see all of you and see you writing. So beautiful, gorgeous. Well, I don't see many of you on the camera. I would love to see your gorgeous faces. Beautiful. Because if you are, do you need a moment? Let me know when you are ready. That's how it all starts. That's how it all starts. You don't have to know how. The road is going to be shown to you. The right people are going to come into your life. You just have to know what you want. So if one of your desires was to build your business, this is the time when you reconnect with it, when you reconnect with yourself and your business. through your desires. So you see that everything starts with making a decision, because wanting and dreaming and willing and wishing, queens, it doesn't work. If it would, we will be all skinny billionaires. So the journey of the queenhood starts with making a decision. And there is something magical that happens when a woman makes a decision to step fully into her desires. She becomes unstoppable. It is like unleashing a powerful force in the universe. So if it is you're changing your career, if it is doubling your business, if this is changing your career or opening your new business or growing your business or healing something within your body or healing something within your marriage, that's where it all starts. So because when a woman follows her desires, she is connected with the source of the universe and becomes the strategic and finds the way. So this has to be from non-negotiable space, from the space that everything is possible. So the number 2 step is the mindset. So I work with many women. They are all intelligent, beautiful, highly educated like you. And what we women, what is happening very often to us, that we put on ourselves the glass ceiling, that we don't see ourselves being able to go to the next financial level. And that's where our mindset steps in. That is where our old limiting beliefs, where our not ours sometimes, the limiting beliefs that we grew up in, which are sometimes not even ours, we inherit them. So working on your mindset daily, creating spiritual practices that allow you to transform your limiting beliefs. Money don't grow on the trees. Who do you think you are, young lady, that you can live this life? Starting reprogramming those tapes through listening spiritual books, through listening affirmations, through constantly affirming yourself with positive messages. That is the number 1 steps. Nothing is possible for you if your life is ran by the old tapes, limiting beliefs that the other people are implanted into your mind, and they are going to run your life until you transform them. And that's when the freedom really starts, because only 10 people knows what they want, and only one person knows, has it written down. So that's why I invited you to write your desires down, because that is the beginning of creating your life vision. So the next step, the step number 3, is creating a really clear vision. So I invite you after our session today to continue this exercise and really get clear about what would your ideal life look like a year from now. So I want you to see how important. So we've created the vision for her, how she is going to enter, how she's going to come every day to this beautiful space that she designed. She lived this vision. She embodied this vision every day. So I encourage you to create this vision for yourself, because if you don't know where you're going, you are going to end up anywhere. So, and chances are that you might not exactly like where you landed. So having a clear, beautiful vision, feminine vision, not the one that men are, like, this needs to be feminine vision coming from the deep of our hearts. And Magdalena mentioned to me, what is branding? That she's interested in branding. Magdalena, when you bring the vision that is truly in your heart, that is unique for you into this world, and you allow yourself to be so unapologetic, so different, so unique, create the offers and services and create your designs from that space, that is a true branding. This is, we have tons of coaches and consultants. We have hundreds and thousands and millions around the world. And you know what? most of them are exactly the same. Why? Because they never tapped into their true purpose, into the space of true service for themselves and for others. So that's where the true branding steps in. Of course, those are all the beautiful and, visual effects where people are seeing our website, and it has to be on brand, but the branding comes from deep within your heart. So I encourage you to go and see what is that unique talent, unique gift that God, universe, ladies and queens, I'm going again. This is your belief system. Whatever your belief system, just implant there, higher power, universe, spiritual, divine, whatever it is for you, implant there, that gave you this unique gift to bring into the world. And it is your responsibility to bring it to the world. Because I know what happens when we don't. Resentment, depression, living a really small life. So it is our gift, and it was given to us to bring it and enhance and elevate the lives of others. That's how I help my clients create unique brands. We really tapped into what is in their hearts that they want to bring into this world. And the spirituality, our superpower. As I said, whatever your belief system is, using and connecting with your desires, connecting not only desires and not only connecting with on the spiritual level, but bringing this spirituality into our business, asking for help, demanding help, meditating on help, visualizing on help. So bringing all the spiritual principles into our life and into our business. So how does it, I want to take a moment and see how that resonates with everyone. Can you give me a word or two? Because I am on the roll and I just want to see how you are resonating with. I want to take a moment and just check in with you.
Rania, everything makes sense, and it's great to listen, like hear it from someone who's such a role model, and obviously you are a living example that it's possible to achieve it. So it's amazing that you are here with us tonight.
If it is possible for me, God doesn't create humans, universe doesn't create superhumans. If it is possible, I am only here for you tonight to show you it is possible for you. My coach is there for me to show what's possible so we are all in it together. Yeah. We are all here to inspire, and your role is to inspire another woman that it is possible for her. We are all in it together. So take your gifts, take your talents, and really, now is the time. So, all the great vision and the goals and desires and talking about it, this is all great, but it is time to get busy and be strategic. It is time to show your clients that you are alive. It's time to show your clients that you are passionate about them. You are passionate about expanding your life and being a role model for them. So you can, I believe, ladies, that there is, queens, that there is, it's easy to sit and complain and do nothing. It takes courage. It takes a real queen to take action and, empower not only yourself, but others. Think about how our thoughts and energy changes when we are staying in these emotions of fear and frustration and what's going on. And what happens when we take action? And what happens when you wake up in the morning and say, those are my desires. Today, I am committed to only think about those. And so it's time to start networking online, ladies. I want to make it clear. It's time to send emails. It's time to speak. It's time to be invited. It's time to write articles and post and join Facebook groups. It's time to inspire other women and other people that it is possible for all of us. And only through this level of consciousness, we can elevate the consciousness of the whole entire planet.
Rania, and how do you overcome the fear of going outside of your comfort zone?
Great question. Magdalena, thank you so much, because every single time, I am such an introvert. I am a person to, if I could, I would just be sitting in my favorite chair, journaling, reading my spiritual books, doing my spiritual practices, visualizing, meditating. And really that is my space, traveling the world. And, and I know that it will be selfish lived life. That if I don't break the courage, if I don't break being such a shy person, and I don't sit in front of this camera, I would rather be at the pool right now, right? And say, okay, I would rather be at the pool. No, I would rather be with you here tonight, because this is my purpose in life. This is my purpose, to inspire other women. And that's how I do it, because it is, in the end of the day, it is for you. I do it to elevate my life and be the best person that I can be in this lifetime, and inspire you to be the same.
Yeah, I totally agree. I feel that we all have something special to offer to others, and it's a pity to hide it and keep it in our drawers.
Yeah.
So
it is selfish. It is not pity. It is totally selfish. It is totally selfish. So if you want to have an impact on the life of others and your own, I believe in the energy of giving and receiving. This is very important. Kasia, I know we are going past time. Do I have your permission to continue? I need to ask the host for the permission. Kasia?
I think we are in the middle.
In the middle. Okay. So let me just wrap this, tell you about Paris, and then I will give back the stage to Kasia. So you have, I believe that now is the best time to start, to grow, to work on your business again. And today I want to invite you to do it. And, talking about this, let me go back, because I stopped one thought that is very, very important, because I believe that we can only enhance and inspire and elevate the lives of others if we do it for ourselves as well. Because here is what happens. Many women are constantly giving. And when I talk to them, they are running on empty. They are full of resentful. They are angry. They are like, I gave everything. There is nothing there for me. There is no me time. There is no me, focusing on my desires. And this is, my dear queens, running on masculine energy. Because our feminine energy is the energy of receiving. It's the energy of working from the space of pleasure, but especially the energy of receiving. So when we start giving, we are going on very masculine energy. And to be in our feminine, we need to start learning and to see how it is to receive, to work with the ideal clients, to receive the financial compensation for our time, energy, and unique talents. So this energy of receiving and giving needs to be intact. That is allowing, stepping and connecting with that allows us to deepen and strengthen our intuition. And intuition is what you need for your branding, Magdalena, and for your growing your business, and for everything, because this is how the universe, God, whatever your belief system is speaking to you, giving you exact steps on how to grow your business, who to contact, and how to create your unique brand. So you have to give yourself permission. You have to claim it. You have to claim your space in this world, because if you think, oh, this is available only to Renia and Jennifer Lopez and, whoever else. No, this is available to you as well. All of us have to claim our space in this world, and you can do it through the service. So do I have your permission now to share with you something really special? And I don't know, Kasia, if I have permission to share my screen or not, but I would love to share. Ladies, queens, do I have your permission to share something with you, something very special? Listen, we put it together. Okay, yes, I want to see this. I want to see this. So we put it together. So I work mostly with my private clients. I offer very few group programs, and in a couple of days with Kasia on the calls, I just was so inspired. I was like, I cannot leave those women, those queens just hanging there. It's like, what is the next step? So I put together a 3-month LDV Elite Business Mastery program for all of you. If you are all invited, and it is up to you to say yes. I was sitting for a long time. And okay, it's a 3-month program, and the best part, it has a live event in Paris. I know we can't travel yet, but I hope early fall this year, hopefully we will. So part of it also is includes a live event in Paris. So let me share a screen with you and tell you a little bit about. Hold on for a second. Yes, can you see it? So this is, oh, that's not it. Oops, let me just. Give me 1 second. So it has this is a business mastermind that has a world-class business success and lifestyle pieces for women. Here it is, with an exclusive live event in Paris. So I have a special note for you. Kasia will share with you all the details, but I want to share with you what's included in this program. Those are my fabulous in-person events when they were possible. And we are going to start with designing and up-level your business plan and create a strategic 90-day plan that is aligned with your life purpose. We're going to find out what your life purpose is first. Build your wealth consciousness. I was talking about that. This is really transforming your relationship with money, transforming all the old tapes, especially the receiving and deserving part. I hear so very often from women, I don't feel like I want that, but I know it's not possible for me. I feel like I don't deserve that in my life. It is possible. I mean, how many, can you relate to that? It's possible for other women, but it's not possible for me. And I apologize for, this black line on the top. I was still working on this program this morning, I was trying to decide, should I do Paris or other city? What they would really enjoy experiencing in your life. Meeting number 3, module number 3, crafting your ideal client persona, in working only with the clients you love and the clients who appreciate you. I don't know if you are in the coaching, but when I was starting, that was not really the reality for me. I worked with every client that I could, that agreed to work with me. Right now, I am very, very specific how I work with my clients, and how I put my energy, and who is really the woman that I can support. Designing your signature offers, packages, and services, and making them irresistible. Queens, when you tap into your life purpose, there are diamonds there. And your creativity is really sparked. You just have to listen to this voice within you and create what you, not what your clients would like to experience, because there are billions of people on this planet. You will find your ideal client, but you need to first claim, who do you want to serve? How do you want to serve it? And what would you like to enjoy? Like, I want to enjoy 4 international events in Paris, in New York, in Miami, and the 4th is somewhere in the sunny and beautiful beach place that I don't want to announce yet, still working on it. And this is my passion. That's how I want to conduct my business. I want to travel the world. So creating your unique brand presence, brand message, and we will plan your on brand photo shoot, meaning we'll create a story that you want to tell about your brand to other people. I will help you build, not build, because I don't build websites, but I will help you build the structure of your website, exactly what you need on your website to sell your services and offers, and to show and communicate with your ideal clients your unique gifts. The seventh is really my favorite. Many women, I work only with women, so I will be, I don't know, I have some hair here. Oh, here it is. And they don't know how to stand fully in their power to close elegantly from the space of service, take charge of their clients' desires. Because for us to work with our ideal clients is to take charge of their desires. And sometimes we need to learn the art of beautifully closing the conversation and creating the sale and working with those people. Because if we don't, chances are those people are not going to change their life. So it is your responsibility to tap into your potential and show this client how you can create this change for them. Designing best-selling masterclasses that really feature you, create this experience for others, and share your expertise and become a speaker, if that is your desire, of course. And I highly recommend that you are, even if you are a very shy person like me, this is really the best way to connect with people all around the world, especially right now. Master the art of strategic networking. This is online and offline, how to communicate with your clients to really create the value for them and come up from the space of service and not from the space of sell. Becoming a beautiful social media influencer, and discovering and embracing your spiritual superpowers. We were talking a little bit here tonight, but I would say 90%, yeah, of my clients. I want to make clear, because the business strategies all are very important. Everything is very important, but there is just astonishing amount of results you can create if you are truly connected with yourself and your life purpose and the universe and your creator. So embracing that and knowing how to use it in your business. Mastering the art of balancing the feminine and masculine energy. I told you a little bit about that, but there is a next level of depth in that. And I wish that words could express the beauty and the depth of what I was just sharing with you in those points. And it actually doesn't, because every time when I ask my clients, even after the first session, would you ever expect that you will have those results in a week? They always say, never. Never. So this is really when this is one of my clients, but the most important thing is the core element of this program is mastering of your mind, learning how to live by your desires and making them non-negotiable for you. Deepening and strengthening your business intuition and connection with the universe, transforming the old belief systems, creating a new empowered mindset, and balancing the femininity, business, and queenhood, because we all know how easy it is to get overwhelmed. And of course, queens, hard work and no fun makes it a very boring queen, and we don't want to be boring queens. So learning how to celebrate is very important. So what you will receive, we'll start with a fabulous welcome package. You will receive exact same welcome package as my private clients. to start you on the journey. I will learn about your limiting beliefs. The more you tell me, the more you are going to get out of this program. We'll start with a 3-hour VIP intensive, so we can deep dive into your goals and desires and really bring forward what's in you. We'll have 11 90-minute sessions, so you will have time to learn each of those modules, and we'll have 45 minutes for your questions and answers during the core call each week. I also decided that I will have a half an hour, 45 minutes after the day after the session to answer your questions if you have that. We'll have a live event in Paris with a soiree. You will have access to, excuse me, 12 weekly modules and workbooks, recorded sessions from like this one, and so you can re-listen to anytime, even when you are on the gym. What I do, I listen constantly to my coaches when I go for my run, when I cook, when I take my dog for a walk. I have a little doggy. He's actually closed upstairs in my bedroom because he usually barks, so I don't want him to disrupt our session. You will get the access to all business strategies that my private clients get, and you will have a fabulous Facebook group with lives several times a week from me, and you will have support from other queens. I give you right away live access to the library of both books, podcasts, and all that can help you grow your mindset and your business. You will have accountability. Accountability is everything, as we know. So you will get accountability emails in between the sessions, and you will have an accountability partner to help you reach your goals, because if we are doing it together, it is so much easier and so much more fun. So this is all to help you create the financial support, financial freedom, the next level of success in your business, personal life, and help you to live. And this is Paris. So those are a few clients' testimonials that you can read. I need to add all of them. There are so many. Those are the clients that I was telling you about. So for those of you who are interested and ready, and this is your desire to bring your work forward, I invite you to schedule a consultation, a free consultation with me or Kasia, where I will be happy to answer your questions. And if you have any questions right now, I'm happy to answer them now, not only about this program that I am just so excited to share with you, because this is what fuels me. This is what makes me feel happy, creating and helping other women to reach their dreams.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Renia.
Do we have any questions?
Yes, exactly. So if you want to ask a question, you have to unmute yourself, ladies.
And do we have anything in the chat? What's in the chat?
Yes, there is my link to the Mastermind program. And also some information to you.
Thank you so much. Well, thank you so much for sharing. I am here to answer any questions about your business, about where you are, what you need, how to get it, should I do next. So I am here. Kasia, how much time do I have to answer questions?
So basically, we can go with the flow. And if basically there are many questions, we can maybe we can organize another Zoom ladies night meeting if there is really many ladies interested in the topic. So guys, just go ahead and ask a question.
I am here for you 100%. So any questions? Bring it on.
Renia, it's Monica here.
Hi, Monica.
Nice to meet you. I'm very impressed by your leadership and the subject of your presentation. It's really good. It's something
wow, you gave me goosebumps.
It's something I am really, really interested in leadership and in the mindset, and something which I started to do to change my my money mindset as well. So this is something I really enjoyed. So I would like to ask a question about your free consultations.
Yes.
So how to get to such consultation?
Okay, so Kasia will share with you a link. It is ldvle.com free consultation. And so how it works is I send you a few questions that you will answer. So those are questions about your desires. What were the obstacles? Why did it happen? How important that desires are for you. Queens, this is like super, super important. If it is like, wouldn't it be nice if it happens? You know, like 5, maybe. No. You know, it has to be 10. It has to be like, this is the time in my life that this is level 10. This is the most important thing. I know that not only my life, my family lives, but the lives of other people around the world are waiting for me. So first of all, I send you those questions and we set up the time to talk. And the consultation is between half an hour and 45 minutes. I am all yours. And it's all about helping you be clear about your desires. So I clarify your desires, and I have some people one person on the call here today who've done it with me. Clarify your desires and how you want to experience them, because you know, and I will give you an example. Many women say, oh, you know, and I work with women of substance, so I know when they say I want to make more money, it's not only about making money. It is, how can I give the services and unique gifts and be rewarded financially for that? So, but sometimes when they put just, I want to make money, the money comes very hard. They have to grind and work. So, you know, clarifying those intentions and desires for you. I want to make money with ease. I want to, you know, work money from anywhere in the world. I want to serve people. I want to up-level people's lives and stuff like that. So it is the session all about your desires and creating a plan how you can reach those desires in the next 90 days.
And when is your course starting?
So we are deciding today when it is going to start. We were planning between 2 weeks probably. So we need a magic number of 7 queens to be in this program. I want to keep it small so I have time for everyone, and I want to give everyone you know, personalized attention. And Kasia also can answer your questions. She knows about this program. I consulted with her. I said, I want to bring the best to those women. You know them better. What is it that they want? And we went step by step. And I said, well, would that be of service to them? Would they benefit? And that's how it was created.
Okay, great. So I can ask Kasia questions.
Yes. So you can ask Kasia questions, and then she will give you the link if you want to speak with me to schedule your session, and you will get access to my calendar, and we can speak in person and help you create the plan that will allow you to, I can answer more of your questions.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Who else?
I have a question.
Yes. Hi, Kasia.
Hi. Renia, it sounds really fantastic. The only concern that I have is that the world is changing rapidly, and I guess we don't really know how we're gonna, you know, come out of it at the other end. And obviously a lot of things seems to be shifting business-wise to the online space. So in your program, do you kind of predict that, in the sense that is your program kind of, you know, focus on the way that essentially a lot of our business, if not all, for at least some time will be really done online only, so that the contact, direct contact, or traveling even, you know, for the purpose of business and meeting clients in that way, it's not really kind of available at the minute for us, or it's hard to even plan for it.
So what's your question? If I am creating tools that will allow you to build your business online?
Online exclusively, because seems like that is probably the safest way to plan for the moment, because we really don't know how the interaction between people within the business space, whichever it is, will be looking like, and how much comfortable, you know, people will be, you know, meeting again normally and all of that.
So Kasia, great question. Thank you so much. And see, I am in the online business, as you call it, you know, for the past decade, and I do not see a big difference between you know, connecting with your clients online or offline. And I create strategies for both, because I think in this, especially right now, we need to connect with people, not with like an online big black hole of people, but really with people, and create strategies and connect with them heart to heart level. That didn't change. If you are doing it online or offline, you know, the most important thing that you are bringing the message in you, and you are communicating with your ideal clients offline or online. Do I give strategies how to do it? Absolutely. You know, first of all, it starts with your core message. It starts with your values. It starts with creating a unique brand, because especially online, you know, like if you go to a networking event, you give a woman a hug, you have the interaction, it's easy, right? But how do we project this energy when we're only offline? We really need to be unique. So we tap into that, and from that space, creating the unique offers and elevating your position in the industry, and elevating you as the person who is going to serve your ideal clients. So creating your unique packages, creating your speaking presence, creating your online channels, and teaching you how to communicate both online and offline, because all of us have a Rolodex of people that we know in person. Now we cannot meet with them. It doesn't matter, because we can still communicate them and conduct our business online.
Okay.
Yes, 100%, you know, online, but you know, for me, online and offline, very similar strategies.
Okay, and just another question out of curiosity, do you work with people kind of mainly from the Western world, or do you have clients from other continents as well?
Oh my goodness, I have many European clients. I have clients in the United States and in Europe both, and you know, you would think that you are so unique in terms of our belief systems, in terms of our, you know, fears, and in terms of, you know, our limitations, that this is geographically kind of present. No, Queens, this is universal.
What about other cultures? I'm talking Asia, I'm talking, you know, Arabs, I'm talking Africa, any of that? Or is it more kind of...
So I focus on the United States and the Americas, and I work with Europe. I don't work with Arabian countries, because mostly because of the time zone difference. It's very difficult for me to conduct my business from somebody who has 12 hours time difference between me and them. So I don't really focus on that. But do I connect with Queens on that level? Yes, my coach, I'm coaching and traveling with a group of women from every single culture represented on this planet. So I am very culturally open, and I know about the important structures and important mindset pieces that are universal for globally for women.
So ladies, if you have any question, it's just allowed to have one more question and we'll go to the next presentation, okay?
Okay, make it great. Who has a question? Do we have any questions?
Okay, so no more questions.
I have a question.
Amelia. Hello, Amelia.
Hello, I just came back because my phone died, sorry.
Oh, hello.
So I couldn't hear all the presentation, but I have a question. How to start if you don't have a clear vision what you want to do? How to go there deep inside you and see your own potential and create this from all these distractions which we have, because I feel like I can do many things, but I'm not really concrete with my vision yet.
Gorgeous question.
Yeah, when what I remember when I always, like, I was small, what I wanted to do is to actually help other people to find their unique potential and do what they can do the best, like find this within you and use it for others. And how to find that, that's my question.
So I think you answered a little bit your question. Thank you so much, first of all. Great question. So see, as you said, how to find it within me. So it all starts with you, right? That you need to tap into this potential. What is the most unique about me? What is it really that brings me pleasure? Because, you know, a lot of, you know, the masculine model tells us, like, you know, pedal to the metal and, you know, grind and do something that we don't really want to do. But the feminine is, okay, so what's within me, going within, and what would really bring me pleasure? How would I want to experience that? And is that something that other people would also benefit? So it is a process. And what I do is 2 steps. Number 1 is you have a lot of clarity, even by answering questions in my welcome package. So those are questions about your background, what really is important for you, what are your values, you know, like really taking the time to journal about it, you know, your family background, because that's also important. Do we want to bring it in, or do we want to leave it behind? Sometimes we just want to cut off, you know, that was my experience. So, and then, you know, connecting with your desires, because sometimes what I also notice, a lot of women live by other people's expectations and desires. To recognize if that is true for you and making sure that it's clear coming from your heart, it's the most important thing. So it is a process. So the first 3 hours I showed you, the first 3 hours is our VIP intensive, where we start, and by asking questions about, you know, your values, all these questions that I just mentioned before, is getting to the core of what it is that you can bring into this world that is in alignment with your life purpose. So it is a process. I have to be honest that I have 2 groups of clients. 98% come to me and this is what I want. So we just need to clarify it, polish it. And 2% of women come and say, I don't know what I want. So, and you know what? And here is the deal. I don't really agree with that. I think that we all know what we want. We are just sometimes afraid, and this is very true, so take it the way as it is intended. We are afraid to say it out loud because we are afraid that it's not going to happen to us.
Yeah, or we are not good enough to have
yes
that,
so this is the piece. So the next piece, so once you are brave enough and say, this is what I want, you know, like my client Patricia, I wanted a studio when I was, you know, a few years old. This was my lifelong desires. Did she say anything to anyone for 50 years? No. And the moment she said it, bam, Few months later, everything manifested. The studio is open now and
magic.
Yes. So, you know, so when we connect all those pieces within us, magic is possible. And that's what I do for women, bringing out what they really, really want into the world for their good and or for the good of others.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Rania. Thank you for really inspiring portion of information. Yeah, I feel like what you did with us, it is like such a great transmission of energy. This is what I feel. Thank you so much. And ladies, if you leave me your email addresses in the chat, I will send you all the information together with the price. All right, and there is also the link to the program. Anita. Anita.
So if I can just have one more word before I go.
Yes.
Queens, the time is now. Remember that you following your desires and being committed to your desires and making them non-negotiable is that how you elevate, up level, enrich your life, and you make the impact in the lives of others. So sending you lots of love, and until next time.
Thank you, Renia. Thank you.